welcome back to my channel. Hey besties, y'all, I am so off my game today, baby. It is 9:53. Y'all see that? 9:53 p.m. and I'm just now starting this video. So I am doing a little solo road trip tomorrow, which I'm scared as okay. I haven't done a solo road trip since we lived in Florida. And I used to drive 6 hours back home alone. If like I needed to come home or something, or like if I wanted to come home and my husband was at work. I haven't did this shit in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, so my husband, that knee is still ate up. He is not in a condition to take no 3-hour road trip. My sister's graduating from college tomorrow, and I want to go to the graduation. So not only is my husband still down bad, Carter has like his little end of the year finals tomorrow and he can't miss it. So I'm going to go by myself. The boys are going to stay home. So I'm going to leave tomorrow and I'm going to come back Saturday afternoon. No, I'm leaving Saturday morning because that new Road Trip movie has scared the shit out of me. Whatever it's called, Road Trip, whatever. It's, boo. I'm coming back in the daytime. I'm not even going to risk getting stuck in traffic. But I am doing a little solo road trip, so we're about to pack, get ready, do all the things because tomorrow mama girl is gone for 24 hours from her boys. What are the boys gonna do? I don't know what the hell they finna do without me. Okay, I don't know. They don't know. They like, oh my God, mommy, what do you mean we're not going with you? Like, what? My husband's like, oh my God, what do I feed them? Like, everybody freaking out. But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. First things first, y'all, I'm about to take me a really quick shower, take this makeup off. I had to do my makeup because I had a wig collab to film. And now it's like almost 10 o'clock and I need to take this off and get in the shower and everything. So I'm gonna get in the shower and I'm gonna talk to my girls when I get out. Good morning, besties. I am getting ready to go on my little road trip. I'm leaving my husband with my whole entire heart. So he better pull this shit out of his ass. He better be first up there to get my baby. I done gave him the whole rundown, literally everything, y'all. Once I make it to my destination, I'm gonna try to order some groceries because juice is I'm only going for one day, but like the mom is the heart and the soul of the whole entire operation. Deep breath, Zaria. It's gonna be okay. I was supposed to pack with y'all last night, but I spent that time with my babies because my babies ended up waking up. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get in the car and get on the road. Hey besties. Okay, y'all. I'm currently pulled over at 7 Brew because I want me a drink. Something told me to check my auntie location. Okay, because this line not moving, baby, and I literally got a big little trip ahead of me. Y'all need to be coming the freak on. Hold on right quick, y'all. Let me order my drink. Oh, guess not. Anywho, something told me to check my auntie location. My auntie is zooming past the exit that I'm currently at. So I'm like, girl, I didn't even know if you was going to the graduation or not, but I should have called her yesterday because she would have told me, you know, yeah, I'm going. But anyways, my auntie said she come back tonight. So I was like, dang, maybe I could follow my auntie back. Because the whole reason behind me not wanting to come back tonight is because I'm scared. I'm scared to be on the road by myself at night. But if I follow my auntie back, then maybe I can come back tonight. Yeah, they 7 miles ahead of me. So they're going to be about, probably by the time 7 Brew slow ass hurry up, they're going to be about 10, 11 miles ahead of me. But yeah, I'm finna put the pedal to the metal, baby. I'm finna get there. Come on, y'all, for real. I just want a drink. Hurry up. See, at this point, I wish I never stopped. Hello. Can I give you my number?
Yeah, of course.
It's 0.
Gotcha.
I want to get that blondie that's on there, the double sweet with the toasted marshmallow.
Gotcha.
And I want to do a medium.
All right.
And that's it for me.
Alrighty. That'll be 706. This first stop. You have a really nice car.
Thank you.
Of course. Take your time. Good. Or a little bit longer. Yeah, There you go.
Thank you. Have a good one.
It's matching like a souvenir. You ain't never with no ball. I turned you out. You broke it. Like 3 and 0. Can't be fucked with. Talking about nothing. No, it's in my cup.
Alright, baby.
What you gonna do? Ain't it fun?
They damn, you was no more. You can ask big home. Let me see what we have tonight. Over my city. Dope boy, 95. What I snack on. Big faces on.
Alright, besties, 2 hours into my road trip, girl, and I have 58 minutes left, y'all. I am currently passing through a sundown town. Sundown town still existing in the big ass year 2026 don't sit well with me at all. But if you know, you know, Coleman, Alabama is a sundown town. It is. I feel like it's pretty common knowledge to most, girl, hold on, because my hair all over the place, because I had my sunroof down ever since I left home. But I feel like it's pretty common knowledge that Coleman, Alabama is a sundown town. I've known this since I was a little girl, and you really couldn't pay me to stop over here. Like, nowhere near exit 305. I'm zooming. It's so crazy. It's like, it's known. And there's like, I think like 2 summers ago, there was like this advertisement on Facebook for a water park. It was this big ass grand looking water park that was on Facebook, and then you look it up and it's in Coleman. I wouldn't dare bring my kids up. Ooh, the state trooper got them one pulled over. See that? Let me slow down, because they ain't finna stop me in no damn Coleman, baby. They ain't not finna stop me in no Coleman. And I ain't even speeding, but let me just get in a slow lane. Just to be safe. Who the hell finna play with these folks? Boom. No. Hey besties. Okay, girl, I only have like 20 minutes until I get to my sister's house. 24 minutes until I get to my sister's house. Her graduation is at 3 o'clock. So my grandma, my mom, my auntie, my cousins, everybody at my sister's house. So I'm gonna go to my sister's house because I'm gonna go over there and put my clothes on. I had reserved a hotel room because originally I was gonna bring my whole family, but Carter had finals and stuff like that today, and it just was no way we was finna get up out of that. And then plus CJ, he's not in the best shape to be on a 3.5-ish hour road trip with that knee bent up like that. So that's how come I just ended up hitting the road by myself, y'all. I just passed like a little airport or whatever, and it made me think about how sad it is, like all the stuff going on with Spirit Airlines. Like, prayers to anybody who used to work for them, who literally lost their job overnight like that. And then I was looking on TikTok about some stuff about it and stuff like that, and some people they have like seniority. I think that's how you say it, seniority. So there were some people who made upwards of $60+ an hour because of how long they've been with the company. So yeah, you can go get another job with another airline, but you're gonna be starting back at the base because you don't have the same seniority that you had with Spirit. And it's just devastating, because for anybody to lose their job or main source of income in this economy, it's absolutely devastating. Like, I pray for everybody's mental health, because that's the type of shit that make you crash out. And then I just think about like how airlines like Spirit and Frontier, they really made traveling so much more accessible for minorities and for lower income people, simply because, baby, you can hop on a jet to Miami, round trip, $83. You're not getting that with Delta. You're not getting that with American. You're not getting that with United. You're not even getting that shit with JetBlue. You're not getting it with anybody else. And it just makes me sad, y'all. And I can't help but kind of feel like all of this shit is being done on purpose. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. I feel like I'm a little bit too woke. I'm very in tune and very tapped in with what be going on. And everybody got to wake up. You got to wake up. You got to see shit for really what it is and like what's really going on in the world right now. Pick up that Bible. It's gonna tell you. It's gonna tell you everything you need to know. But anyways, it made me think about like back in 2023. Okay, y'all, CJ's dad has his own trucking company. So one day, y'all, we got a call from a random number based out of like Fulton County, Georgia, Atlanta. We thought it was a spam call, but my husband was like, I ain't finna pick this up. But some on my mental said, babe, pick that phone up, answer that phone. That was my husband's father calling him to let him know that a drunk driver hit his 18-wheeler head on. His 18-wheeler was loaded down. Thousands of pounds of stuff on the back. Loaded the freak down. And this man crossed over, hit him head on. The man died. Well, yeah, the man died. And that's pretty much all he said. He said he was in the ambulance and he was headed to the hospital. He would call us when he could. He had called us from one of the paramedics' phone, is what he did, because his phone and everything was still in his truck. And I called to the airport, y'all. We was living in San Diego. I called to the airport, and I want to say it was either Spirit or Frontier, but for us to fly from San Diego that day back home, at the time Kate was still a lap infant and we would only have to pay for Carter, me, CJ. For the time to get 3 flights same day, 3 same-day flights, y'all, you know how much it was gonna cost? Less than $200. And so it just makes me sad to think about how the affordability aspect of travel is being taken away simply because, yeah, people talk a lot of shit about Spirit Airlines. They talk a lot of shit about Frontier Airlines. No, it's not the most luxury. No, it's not the best. But in situations like that, had his hands all over that situation. That was fine. I can't remember what was broke. I want to say his wrist maybe. But he was fine. But in situations like that where there are emergencies, if you go to the Delta counter same day, they're going to bust your head. They're going to bust your head. And it just makes me feel like Spirit, you know, it just makes me sad. Spirit was people's way to go say goodbye to loved ones. It's their way to make it to funerals last minute. It's their way to show up to last minute births or stuff like that. Because I think about how a person like me, like how I went into preterm labor with my baby, with Carter, and Spirit Airlines, my whole family could have flew Spirit from Atlanta to San Antonio for $100 same day. Only thing is, my family decided to drive instead of fly because it was so many of them. They figured we might as well just pack up the car, hit the road. But just that same day emergency affordability travel is being stripped. And then I can't help but feel like even all the shit with the hantavirus or whatever it's called on that cruise ship, I can't help but feel like it's all intentional and it's all connected in some type of way. Why is their gas cheaper than gas at home? What the hell? Anywho, I'm like 18 minutes away now. 18 minutes away now, and I've been driving, vibing, listening to my music, having a good time. My husband, he at the house, y'all. Why he got his grandma to come to the house? Because he was like, we need a woman in here. We need a woman in here. My baby finna be gone. I need some help. I don't know what to do, baby. Yes, you do. But his grandma at the house with him, helping him with the boys. He is about to get ready to go get Carter from school, and then they're gonna just be bunkered down for the night. I think I'm gonna get some groceries delivered once I get to my sister's house. I'm gonna order some stuff and get it delivered. I already did my makeup this morning because I did not want to be trying to do my makeup once I got up here. So I'm just gonna touch my makeup up, touch my lip combo up, and then pick an outfit. I am so glad that I did not order anything to wear, because usually when there's something coming up or blah blah blah, I will hurry up and order me an outfit, y'all. I did not order anything because I was just procrastinating, and I'm so glad that I did not order anything, because I went in my closet. I literally found 3 brand new outfits. 2 of them are dresses. One's like a business like suit, and then what's the other thing I bought? I can't remember the other outfit that I bought. But yeah, I'm so glad that I didn't go order nothing to wear, because girl, you got something to wear in your closet already. Stop spending unnecessary money. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get to my sister's house. I have to pee so freaking bad, so I hope nobody's in the bathroom, because I'm about to literally piss my pants right now. I have to pee so bad. So bad. But okay, y'all, I'll be back. Thank you. Hey, let's be at the graduation, girl. Let go. Why is you trying to her head?
Undergraduates, you may now move your tassel.
They throwing money. I'm finna go down there. Woo! Sissys. It is Saturday, y'all. I was freaking exhausted, okay? Drove 3.5 hours. I went to Cam's house. When I got to Cam's house, Cam was heading out because she had to go. She had to be after school like 2 hours before the graduation. So I was just kicking it with my mama and my grandma. Oh, we was being so messy, y'all. We got some tea, y'all. I went to my sister's graduation, and then we went to her boyfriend's mom's house. Baby, as soon as I turned to her neighborhood, I went straight to Vllo because I seen it was more lots available and they were still building. Them motherfucking houses were so pretty, y'all. I'm talking about, I wouldn't like, it reminds me of this neighborhood that we really wanted to build in that's here. But at the time, I wish we would have did it because we would have had like 150 something, almost $200,000 equity in that house already. But I don't want to do it because it was going to put us at the top of our budget. But they're ranch style homes. I love a ranch home. That's how my home is right now. It's a ranch home. I love a ranch style home, y'all. They're ranch style homes with super long driveways. It's beautiful, boo. Miss Tanya, boo, you got a beautiful home. We went to Cam's graduation party, and then I was gonna stay. I packed to stay, but my husband and my kids were driving me fucking crazy. I'm talking about, like, they kept calling me, Mama, we want you to come home. Mama, we miss Mama. They got lucky because my auntie Bridget was going back home, and that's the only way I was getting on the road at night, is if I was following my auntie. So I trailed my auntie back for 3 hours. That motherfucker, girl, I said, Auntie, I'm following you. She said, okay. If I say I'm following you, why would you get out here and do 110 for 3 hours? I was struggling to keep up because I'm so scared to get a ticket, and then we gotta go back through the sundown town to get back. So I'm real scared, and we got going through the sundown town. I'm like, damn, is she got her Range Rover in sport mode or what is it? Let me put my little car in sport mode. I spin my little knob, boom. She still dusting my ass. Anywho, y'all, I got home at about 11:30 last night. I was so exhausted. My freaking water bottle was on the floor, my passenger seat floor. I was so thirsty the whole ride, y'all. Girl, I wanted something to drink so bad. When I got home, I dropped my bag at the door, took my clothes off, got a shower. I don't even remember getting into bed. That's how tired I was. Today, I have not been doing anything but running around looking crazy. Last minute shopping for Mother's Day, all that type of stuff. So your girl looking busted, but it's okay. It's okay, y'all. I'm about to get ready to take me a shower. So come on, boo. Let's just spend a little nighttime together. Let's chit chat because I haven't talked to y'all at all today. So yeah, let's spend a little time together, boo. Hey girl, okay y'all, I am out of the shower. I have been doing my little, hold on, I gotta turn this light down because it's so bright. Is that better? Yeah, probably. I've been doing my skincare and everything and doing my little nighttime scrolls. And I don't know if y'all remember, but in a recent vlog, well, kind of recent, I told the besties, one of my favorite things to do in my pastime is to watch conspiracy theories and just stuff on TikTok, anything that's gonna keep me entertained for a couple minutes. So somebody had tagged me. No, girl, I done busted my lip and it's hurting. Somebody sent me the Jackie Ina think piece on James Charles. I'm not a James Charles fan. Anywho. Okay, everybody knows Spirit Airlines closed down last week. A Spirit Airlines previous employee reached out to him and basically was asking for help. She sent her GoFundMe link and everything like that, and basically was just asking for help because obviously anybody in this motherfucking economy, boo, if you lose your job just like that off the whim, you are gonna be stressed. You're not gonna know, like, everything costs an arm and 2 legs. You need help. So what if you reach out to a creator, blah blah blah. Anywho, he made this whole video about how the person is lazy and stupid to reach out to him. People don't have that make it work mentality, blah, blah, blah. saying this from a completely privileged standpoint, because no, he wouldn't understand how it feels to lose your job, to know that the job market is trash, and to know that it's an absolute privilege in America right now to have a savings account, to have a 401k that you can pull from if you ain't already emptied it out. Like, it's a privilege. So he wouldn't know. So he decided to make a whole think piece. Jackie got that ass all the way together, and she did. It's just like, this is what people be saying when they be saying like, oh, people be out of touch, because that was very out of touch. Like, what was that even to say? If you saw it and you didn't want to respond, you could have just not replied. You could have kept that. You could have kept that right there, because that wasn't about nothing. I'm not a big influencer, y'all, but I have helped people do countless things, and I don't even get on the net and talk about what I did for people. Like, one of my besties this past year didn't have the means to make a Christmas for her kids, and all she asked for was a couple of Barbies and some stuff like that, and I ended up just sending her a gift card to her store, to the store of her choice. But it just be little things like that. Like, please, people do be out of touch. Like, I don't know, I got a big ass heart, I got a big heart, and if I can do it for somebody, I'm gonna do it. Me personally, I'm not gonna get on here and make a think piece. Yeah, I have donated to so many GoFundMe's, just random stories that come up on my feed, because the gag behind life is you don't never know when it can be you. You never know when it can be you. No, it just was weird. It was weird. Jackie Ina, she cleared him. It was just so horrible. I was embarrassed, and I'm not even the one who made the video. Like, oof, you could have kept that, but just did my little nighttime spray, y'all. It is currently 12:01. That means From should be out. Becky, can you check and see if it's out now? I gotta, I'm finna go throw some clothes in the washer, put my moisturizer on, and then I'm finna hop into bed and tune into From, because baby, it's time for another episode. It's overly time. I'll be back. Yep. Hi. Jesus. Who? That's what I went. Good morning, besties. Happy Mother's Day, girls. Okay, y'all, it is Sunday morning and it's Mother's Day. I'm about to get up. My house is already clean, y'all. CJ grandma came, she did all the laundry. Only thing I have to do is iron for the week, but I'm not doing that right now, boo. It's Mother's Day. The hell? I am about to get myself together because, boo, I look tore down. And yeah, I'm going to my grandma's house today when she get out of church, because I need to take her Mother's Day gift, and then take my mama and my auntie, and they all gonna be at my grandma's house, so I'm gonna take their gifts. And yeah, girl, I'm gonna do my skincare and stuff. I'm gonna talk to y'all when it's time for me to get ready, okay? I'll be back. On vacation. Hey, besties. Okay, girl, I am looking toward the hell up. Okay, no, not the vibes for Mother's Day. So I'm about to, I'm just dropping everything. I'm gonna get myself together, y'all. And I'm just gonna sit here and talk to y'all. So I just put my brow gel on. And now I'm about to lay these brows down, fill them in. I don't have to do a lot. Girl, this light is so bright. I just look tore up. Happy Mother's Day. Shit. Babe! What's the matter with Crew? What the hell is he? Crew, what's wrong? Child, I'm not finna go in there right now, so somebody better figure it out. Carter! Can nobody hear me? Okay. Anywho. Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Okay, so since it's Mother's Day, figured I'd sit here and give y'all a story time on my journey to motherhood. Okay, so like me and CJ, we already had talked about having kids and stuff, even though we got married when we were super young. Y'all already know that. But we had already talked about having kids, already talked about how we want to go ahead and have kids while we're young, go ahead and get that out of the way. So, once I moved to Jacksonville, y'all, within a couple of, well, I started school, and then like within like a couple of months, we decided, shit, let's get this show on the road. So I used to be on Depot. Horrible. But I used to be on Depot. I had stopped getting my Depot shots and stuff like that. And we started trying to have a baby. So it was one day, y'all, like I just felt relatively, I don't know, not unwell, but I just didn't feel right. I'm the type of person, I'm very, very in tune with my body. I'm very in tune. I just know when something not right. You feel me? I know when something ain't right. So, my period was like 4 or 5 days late. And I had told my husband, like, maybe we should get a pregnancy test. I told him maybe we should get a pregnancy test. And so, that's what he did. He went to the store. He got me a pregnancy test. Now, he got me a blue dye pregnancy test. We had never did this before. So, we really weren't familiar, like, you know, well, we just didn't know that red dye was better. Blah, blah, blah. So he went to the store, y'all. He got me a blue dye pregnancy test. And the blue dye pregnancy test had 2 lines on it. So we was like, the line kind of faint. You know, let's get a digital one. So we went and got a clear blue. And lo and behold, the clear blue test said pregnant. So at the time, my PCM was on base. I was going to see him on base because my husband was in the military and we had TRICARE. So, I had scheduled an appointment, y'all. I had scheduled an appointment, but in the meantime, in between time, my stomach had started hurting. Like, my period was coming on. So, one Saturday, we was at home chilling. I think we had went to the beach that day. And when we got home, y'all, I was bleeding. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is not right. No, something's not right. So we ended up going to the Naval Hospital emergency room. And I will never forget, this is kind of like that like aha moment that made me really know, like, as Black women, we just not cared for like that in the medical system. Because I had went to the ER. I told him all about like everything that I was experiencing, cramping, bleeding, and I told him I had got a positive pregnancy test like a week before that, and my period was late. And I told them that I had already scheduled an appointment with OB, but when you go to the military hospitals or whatever and you're pregnant, they don't see you until a certain time frame unless it warrants for them to see you sooner. Like if you have a history of like ectopic pregnancies and stuff like that. So, you know, they hadn't seen me yet. So we get to the back and it's an old man captain. He's a doctor. And he comes in, he acts so agitated, by the way. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with him? But he brings in a bedside ultrasound machine and he's doing an ultrasound on me. They did lab work to see my HCG, and my HCG was like, I want to say maybe like a 21 or 22. So like not like a super positive yes, but also not like a no. You kind of like in a gray area, because I think anything over 15 or 14 is like it'll throw you a positive. And so he's like, well, based on your blood work, the levels are so low and I don't see anything. That's what he told us. I don't see anything. And we was like, well, what you mean you don't see nothing? Because we got a positive pregnancy test at home. We got a positive pregnancy test here in the ER. But we just trying to get some understanding. He was like, you're not pregnant. There's nothing. There's no baby. If it was, it's dead. Okay. Definitely filed an ICE complaint on his ass, because what was that to say? So like just ridiculous. Anywho, the next Monday, I think, y'all, we followed up with OB. And they basically told me that I had what's the pregnancy called, girl? What's it called? I can't think of the terminology. Hold on. Found it. I had to pull out a quick Google search. A chemical pregnancy. So they told me that I had a chemical pregnancy and basically try again. Cool. I mourned that loss so bad, y'all. I don't know why, but we both did. We did not take it well at all. We did not take it well at all. But, you know, I was like, everything happened for a reason. And maybe, you know, we don't know the reason yet, but, you know, I'm just confident and I know that when the time is right, we will have us a baby. So the next month, y'all, we still, okay, we started back doing ovulation tracking and all that stuff, and I ovulated like normal the next month, and I just knew, like, we were tracking it down to a T. So I just knew, like, I told my husband, hey, I'm at my peak window. At the time, my husband was working 12s, baby, 7 to 7, okay? He came home. As soon as he got home, we got down to get down. And I felt like I felt the implantation happening. I just knew. I looked at him and I told him, in 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to have a big positive pregnancy test because I feel it. I just know it. I can feel it. And lo and behold, y'all, we got pregnant with Carter. Now, my pregnancy with Carter was pretty uneventful. Well, no, it wasn't. Actually, no, it wasn't. Well, it was uneventful until like halfway through, like the second trimester. So we, from the first week of my pregnancy all the way until week 19, we were in Jacksonville. And everything was going well. We found out the gender when I was like 11 weeks. Found out it was a boy. Bye Bye Baby was our favorite freaking story, y'all. As soon as we found out the gender, we went straight to Bye Bye Baby. And before that, every pay period, we would go buy 2 boxes of diapers. And then we would just buy like wipes and just other baby essentials, right? Because we was trying to, you know, stay on our game, baby. Make sure we got everything for this baby. So, as soon as I found out the gender, we were so excited, y'all. But we were planning, well, our PCS was scheduled in like a couple of months. So, we were getting ready to move to San Antonio. So, I go to my anatomy scan. My anatomy scan is at the Naval Hospital in Jacksonville. And this is when it was weird because they started saying like my cervix was short. My cervix was short. But the team of doctors there, they were convinced, oh, you've made it this far in the pregnancy. You're fine. Like, everything is fine. Mind you, at this point, I'm only 18 weeks. That's why you have to learn and you have to advocate for yourself, because had I known better, I would have advocated for myself right then and there to have a cerclage placed, because my cervix was under 2 centimeters, I think. It was short. It was short. But anywho, I had an at-home Doppler. So we've gone through our move at this point. Everything is good. You know, the baby's growing good. I get my care transferred to BAMC Hospital out in San Antonio, and everything is good. It's good. So I had an at-home Doppler, and I would listen to my baby every single day. And one day I noticed that his heart was not beating right. It was beating, you know how like when you listen to your baby on a Doppler, it's supposed to sound like horses galloping. Well, this particular day, it was sounding like the horses were galloping, like do 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 do. Like every couple of beats, there was a big ass pause, and I automatically knew something ain't right. I got in my car and I drove to BAMC. I went into OB with my Doppler and my gel in hand, did not care. And I started advocating for myself right away. I told them, hey, I have this Doppler. I have not been seen here yet, but I listen to my baby every day. I'm listening to my baby's heartbeat, and something is not right. It does not sound right. It's just not right. They were acting like they didn't want to see me. Well, the good thing about it, my husband worked in the hospital, so he already had connections and pools. Long story short, within 20 minutes, I was in the back getting seen. They listened to it. They were like, yeah, it definitely sounds like something is abnormal. They did an ultrasound on me right then and there, and they was like, they see like the blood flow going to his heart chambers, and nothing, like they didn't catch anything on my anatomy scan with his heart or anything like that that would have prompted like an issue. So they didn't have the right answers. So they give me a referral to see a maternal fetal medicine specialist. I drive over there with my referral in hand. Did not care. This place was like 50 minutes away. I didn't give a shit. I drove over there with my referral in hand, and I was like, I don't have time to call because I was trying to call, y'all not answering, so I'm just coming in person. I need an appointment. Boom, get an appointment for the next day. Go in to see maternal fetal medicine. One of Carter's heart chambers had a hole in it, like a murmur, basically. And they told me this really is really nothing to worry about. It'll close by the end of your pregnancy. The bad thing is, bitch, I never made it to the end of my pregnancy. So, anywho, I got hospitalized with PPROM at 27 and something weeks when my water broke, right? And so I was not able to make it to my specialist appointment. Didn't care. I called the specialist. I had the specialist come to the hospital where I was at, because the hospital staff, they be playing, especially on military bases. The care so piss poor, baby. I called that man and I had him come see me on BAMC. He came, I saw maternal fetal medicine 3 times a week. Within my 2nd week in the hospital, the heart murmur, the valve that was open, it had closed. So they told me everything was good, and I was dismissed from that specialist because they had followed me so closely, and they were confident that the little heart murmur thing, it had closed. So anywho, now I'm in a whole nother situation where my water done broke early. And this is actually what happened. So CJ and I went on a date, and we had so much fun on our date. We get home and we take a shower, and we're looking at all the cute baby things that we had bought that week from Bye Bye Baby. And we ended up getting down to get down. Okay, I'm talking about Big Mama up there going crazy with that big stomach, baby. I'm going crazy. Anywho, the next morning when I woke up, I had to go pee. And when I went to go pee, I saw light pink blood. Immediately, I went to the hospital, y'all. My husband met me at the hospital. And I was in the triage, and then they took me to OB. And they came in to do a exam. And when the lady looked down there, it was like she seen a ghost. Everything started moving so quickly, y'all. She paused, and I knew, oh fuck, something is wrong. So she paused and she ran out to get the doctor. In the room, everything started happening so fast. They was like, Mama, and I was like, what did she see? What did she see? What did she see? And she was like, I see your sac. It's hanging out of, it's bulging out of your vagina. And I see a baby with a head full of hair. That's what I see. And they was like, get comfortable, Miss Coleman, because you're not going anywhere. You're going to be here until you have this baby. And so I stayed at BAMC for like 2 weeks. And no, I stayed at BAMC for like a week and a half. I was on complete bed rest. They had my, hold on, y'all. They had it to where my bed was at an angle up in the air so many hours a day, because they wanted to keep gravity off of my bag of water. They did not want my water to completely break. But at this point, I already had a slow leak anyways. So they kept me there for a week and a half, and then they had gave me the steroid shots. The steroid shots were to help Carter's lungs speed up, since we were thinking like he was going to be born any day. They was to help mature the lungs. And then also, at this point, I'm already getting warnings that if my baby's born, he might potentially have asthma, because his lungs didn't get to finish developing all the way, which he does have asthma. But anywho, they give me the steroids, and we just wait. Okay, we just wait. The first day, I'm in full-blown labor. They give me all these shots to stop my labor, but nothing's stopping it. Then the next day, I get another round of medicine to stop my labor, and it works. So now I'm laying up in the hospital, and we're just playing a waiting game. I was connected to the monitor 23 out of 24 hours a day, because they had to monitor his heart rate. They had to monitor, because maternal fetal medicine still wanted them to monitor for the heart murmur in case it was to show back up, and then also they wanted to monitor for contractions. So I'm on the monitor 23 hours a day. So that gives me 1 hour of free time a day. That's my hour of the day that I get to take a shower and all of that type of stuff. I'm depressed as hell. Like, I'm just ready to go home at this point. Like, I'm ready to just get up. I'm just like, oh my God, this is horrible. I didn't even get to take maternity pictures. I didn't get to do shit. So anywho, after being there for a week and a half, y'all, they end up telling us that they're going to discharge me and they're going to let me go home because my baby has not come yet. And also, at this time, my husband is in C school. My husband is in C school for biomedical engineering. His school was so strict. If you missed a day, they would roll you back entirely. They were just like telling him, you do not have to come in. Like, we could just roll you back to the next cycle. He was so determined to get through that school. He was like, no, I'm not going to get rolled back. They told him that if the baby was to come, what they would do, they would give him 3 days off to be with me, and then he would just make up all the work that he missed. That's the only time that the military really was on our side at any point. That was the nicest thing that they had ever done, honestly. But anywho, Carter didn't come, so they ended up sending us home. They gave me strict instructions on things to look out for if I felt a big gush, if I started having contractions that were more than 2 minutes apart, all this type of stuff. They told me I need to come right back because at this point it's kind of no telling when this baby is gonna come. This baby might stay until 40 weeks or this baby might come tomorrow. You never know. So we're at home, y'all. We're at home and my allergies are acting the freak up. So I'm sneezing everywhere. So we're home. It's like a Saturday morning, I think. It had to be a Saturday morning because my husband was at home. It was Saturday or Sunday. He wasn't at school that day. So I'm dragging my laundry basket through the house because I had just washed some of his little newborn clothes and stuff. I was trying to nest and trying to get stuff done because we did not know when the baby was going to come. So I had just dragged the basket across the house, y'all, and put some clothes in the washer. And my breakfast had just got done. So I go in the kitchen, I sit down, and as soon as I sit down, I have to go pee. So I tell my husband, I'll be right back, I'm finna go pee. I go in the bathroom. As soon as I sit down to pee, I sneeze. When I sneeze, it puts so much pressure on my cervix and just on my down there area in general. My water broke, bitch. It went all over the bathroom. I start screaming. I'm like, oh my God, my water is broken. CJ comes, he's rushing in, y'all. He's like, oh my God, we gotta get this stuff, We had everything packed already. Like we packed our bags the first day we got back home because we already knew. We'll know when this little hard-headed ass baby gonna come. So he's rushing, he's like, oh my God, we gotta go. I'm like, hold on, I want to finish my breakfast. Like, I didn't even get to eat my breakfast. He's like, no, eat your breakfast in the car. So he rushes, we live on the 2nd floor. He rushes downstairs. He puts our bags in the car, y'all. And then he comes back upstairs and he comes to get me, put my shoes on, and we go to the hospital. And I still have the videos in my phone of us on the way to the hospital. This man was driving my little CLA 250 Mercedes like it was, baby, like he had stole that motherfucker. Okay, I'm talking about he got emergency flashers on. We only lived like 10 minutes away from the hospital. Baby, we doing the dash. And I'm sitting over there eating my fried bologna, grits, eggs, the whole nine. Because I'm like, I already know when I go to this hospital, they not going to let me eat nothing. Anywho, girl, my water breaks. Okay, I'm back in there and monitoring. What they do is they stop my labor again. But I'm there stuck. I'm stuck now. Since my water's broke, they tell me there's too high of a chance of me. Hello.
Babe. You got some clothes you want me to put the boys on?
They got some linen 2-piece sets in their closet. They wore them on a cruise. They're like a beige color. You can get them.
Alright, do they need to be ironed?
Probably so. You can just take them out. I iron them when I come downstairs. Alright.
What's up, dude?
Later.
Later.
They tell me the risk of me getting an infection is too high now that my water has broke, so I will be in the hospital until I have this baby. At this point, I'm like 29 weeks. Okay. So, we in there. We settled, cool. We in the, I forgot what the unit was called. It was like, not postpartum, not mother baby. It was another unit for like people like me, long-term people who gonna be in the hospital. So the next day, a big ass storm come, y'all. And when a big storm come, girl, guess what happens? It knocks the power out in the hospital. How did that happen? I have no idea. But anywho, it knocks the power out. And the doctors come in and they tell me I'm about to be transferred to a different hospital because they cannot risk the power going out and having patients in this unit. Well, the power went out on the unit where I was at. Like the whole wing where labor and deliveries was at, the power went out there. So they tell me they're transferring all the patients. So I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. So they get all of my stuff, all my transfer paper in, and they tell me a transfer is going to come pick me up in the next 2 hours, and I'm going to be transferred to Main Methodist Hospital. It's on the other side of San Diego. I mean, it's on the other side of San Antonio. So far away from my house. I'm just like, oh my gosh, okay. Girl, they picked me up in a Sprinter van, and they take me to this hospital. Get to the hospital, and that is where I was until I had Carter at 31 weeks and 3 days. Girl, it was just so much, but I feel like that whole journey really made me have a new level of respect for motherhood, because it's really out of our hands. There's really nothing we can do but go with the flow. Even like in that moment, that just made me realize like I'm not in control of any of this. Like only thing I can do is just really go with the flow. And I've been going with the flow since day one of motherhood. Like stuff gonna happen. It might not happen when you want it to. It might not be the way that you wanted it to happen. But really all I can do is just go with the flow. And I learned that early on, before the baby even came. I learned that because what was that? I didn't even know your water could break and then they can still keep you pregnant for weeks. I didn't know that. I thought when your water broke, that was it. The baby's coming. All right, hey besties, it's currently 1:25. The kids and I are in the car. CJ's grandma is at our house and he is about to take her just out and about to do some little dilly-dallying for Mother's Day. If y'all have not learned from my channel by now, Gigi is older, and Gigi, that's what the kids call CJ's grandma. Gigi does not, hurry up and close thing because you so loud. Gigi doesn't drive, and during the COVID pandemic, COVID took Gigi's mom, and so holidays like Mother's Day, they're relatively hard for her. She's still in the newer phases of going through holidays without her mom, and she usually will spend these holidays or try to spend these holidays alone. But I told my husband, I was like, just go get her, go pick her up. And so he went, because why is y'all driving crazy? State trooper and all. Why you out on Mother's Day? Well, why you trying to give the mamas a ticket with your bald-headed tail? I was like, just go pick her up. She doesn't deserve to spend Mother's Day alone, so let's just go pick her up. And I'm going to see my grandma and my mom and give them gifts. And so I told my husband, let's just not leave her here alone. You know, nobody deserves to spend these holidays alone. I was like, just spend the day with her and just take her, you know, take her to get whatever she wants to eat, or maybe she wants to go to a store and look around. Just drive her around today. And he was like, are you sure? Like, it's your day. And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. I'm fine. I tell my husband, sorry boys, I just ran that hump over so hard. I told him on Mother's Day I wanted a seafood boil, so he'll have my seafood boil when I get back home. And then the only thing I want to do is take a shower, get my pajamas on, and I quite literally just want to relax. I want to eat, take a shower, and get in my bed and relax for the rest of my day. So but first I have to go drop gifts off. Boys, are y'all hungry? I'm hungry too. We finna stop at McDonald's. Please. Not please. We finna stop at McDonald's, y'all. I don't even like McDonald's, but I'm just hungry. Like, I'm hungry. Probably, I got the hiccups, child. I probably just get me like a small fry or something. Just something to put on my stomach. Because I know my grandma probably cooked something. I'll get something to eat when I get to Granny house. Oh, little girl. Come on, baby. You good. She pranced across the parking lot with her Happy Meal. I know that's right, Miss Mama.
Oh yeah. Clock it.
Clock it. Okay. Jesus, McDonald's line is long. We should have went to a different McDonald's, y'all. Yes, I had a code that I wanted to use. It's $12.90.
Time set.
We do tap pay. Up there with attitude. Thank you. Can I have some sweet and sour, please? Thanks, you as well. Cause I mean, ain't none of them having a good day. None of them having a good day. Cause hey besties, okay girl, we are at my granny house. Say hey, auntie. Look at her, baby. I'm talking about this thing is thicker than a pot of grease. Yeah. And that thing over there, one thing about it, she gonna take her a nap. I told her I don't care if the world was ending and on fire. She gonna say it's gonna have to hold up because I need a nap. Okay, say hey.
Hey.
Hey, besties. Clap that tea, clap that tea. Yeah, we gotta get ready. Ooh, be careful. You almost bust your noggin wide open, Cam. We gotta get ready to get on the road in a little bit because I gotta hit it before it get dark.
Oh, look. I already have that.
You just got the shorts, you ain't got the pants. Hey, bestie boos. I am home, you guys. I had such a good time with my family today. And now I'm about to give y'all a quick little haul of stuff that I got for Mother's Day from my family. So my husband, we went to Dillard's last Wednesday, y'all. I had got 2 new James Avery rings. Why did I lose one not even an hour after? And I don't lose my jewelry. It flew off my hand. It was my middle finger ring. But I also got this one right here that says Mom. But I'm not going to stress about it because my husband will get me another one. So, and then I'll probably end up finding that one somewhere around the house eventually. And then, he said he got me a couple surprise gifts. I know I got these Coach sandals. If you were watching my reels, then you see me post about them like a week ago. But I'll give y'all a haul when all my stuff get here. Probably won't be this vlog because I'm trying to finish this vlog. I don't know, it might be in this vlog. I don't know. Anywho, let me just start. I got this really cute basket. I got some Fresh and Cozy. Everybody know I love, if you ever want to give me a gift, give me some self-care items, some household items, or some pajamas. You don't have to spend a ton of money on me because I'm a simple girl. A simple girl. I got a Dove cocoa and coconut and cocoa butter. I got some plug-ins. Add to my stash. I got this cute freaking Germex, y'all. Y'all know I can put this right on in my car kit. I got a card. This is from my auntie. I got the Dr. Teal's Soothing Sleep Love. I got, let's see. I got a hand soap from Bath & Body. I got a Diva. Y'all know I love my Diva. Oh my gosh, my girl Ashley Russell just texted me. The Dove confetti cake. Y'all know I love my Dove. I got a card. I love cards. Says, God couldn't have chosen better than to give you the gift of motherhood. You do it so beautifully. Thanks for being the best mom to Carter and Kate. Happy Mother's Day 2026. Love you, Mom. And also got a candle. My favorite. Sun Drenched Linen. Oh my God, this is just so amazing. Y'all, smells so good. And then I got another gift somewhere, y'all. Let me see. That's from my mom. I got another gift from Miss Leslie. Then I got my husband, he was feeling bad, y'all, because my gifts weren't here on time, which I told him it's not a big deal. Like, I don't care, boo. Like, I can have Mother's Day every day if I want. But he ended up putting, when I got home from my grandma's house, he had balloons, roses. Let me just bring y'all. Let me just show y'all. Cause I said, boo, you did not have to go get me no more freaking stuff. What? He was like, but you didn't have nothing today. You didn't have nothing. It wasn't a big deal, boo. Anywho, your girl got roses. Y'all know I love me some roses. I gotta put these in my vase. I got roses. Babe, you took the stems off?
Yeah, I did all that.
You better clock that tea, okay?
I was on wrap. I was gonna time up a rubber band and do the paper thing.
Don't have to do all that for me, boo. You ain't gotta do all that. He got me a new awala, y'all. And this is the awala with the handle and the spout. How cutie pie is she? And it's like a baby pink and like a coral kind of. It's so cute. And then I got a card. Oof. Let me sit y'all on my bed. We just all over the place right now. It says, for my wife. It says, our lives have changed so much since we first became parents. But in one way, it hasn't changed at all. You're still the one that I love and will always be. Happy Mother's Day. From my heart to yours. You have the brightest light, and you have been the brightest light in my life from day one. Thank you for Woosie and Cammy. To the greatest mom alive, from C Boogie. And then he went and got me some money, child. Like, baby, you ain't had to give me no money. Like, I have access to all your cards. You didn't have to do that. I told him my gifts are on the way. But I do appreciate you. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
But you guys, now I'm about to get in the shower and I'm gonna chit chat with y'all when I get out. Hey besties. Okay, y'all, it is literally midnight, child. It's literally 12:22. We're still up. Well, me and Kate. So my mom had called me around 10:30 and she was like,
Hi, Betty.
my mom was like, you will never believe what just happened to me. So I'm like, what, mama? Girl, my mama loved to dig in her ears, but she always buy the worst Q-tips. This is like the second time this year the cotton from the Q-tip swab has came off in my mom's ear. So my mama had to drive over here and I had to perform a small surgical procedure on her ear to remove the cotton from her ear, y'all. And her grandkids just can't seem to go to bed. Like, I don't know what they dealio is, but like, you need to go to bed. Carter's asleep, but this little thing here, he will not go to bed, y'all. But I just want to tell y'all I had a really good Mother's Day, and I will see y'all bright and early in the morning. 6 a.m. I don't care how sleepy you is. You ain't sleeping in with daddy. You don't want to go to bed. You getting up with me and Carter in the morning. Look at him shaking his finger. Boo, I don't care nothing about shaking that little booger finger. Go to bed, bald head. Mama love you.
I love you.
Okay, y'all. I'm pretty ready to go to bed.
I'm like, my leg on my butt. It's like, my back of my legs get numb.
Get out my shirt. And then my husband over here so old. Like, what you mean the back of your leg numb?
It feel weird. It's like a numb tingle down both my calves and it's good.
Okay, you need to go see about it at the VA, honey. Yeah, I got a phone charger. Good night, bestie. Love you, girls. Love you so bad. I'll see y'all in the morning. Say good night. Cause your ass getting up at 6. But everybody else, oh my God, it's the last full week of school. Oh, and y'all, this week, Mama Coleman got her shirt, baby, for field day. We'll be repping my set up there at the school at field day. So, gotta go spend field day with Carter, I think Thursday or Friday. I don't know, y'all, but this upcoming football season, this is what I want. We were supposed to do this last football season. So, we're supposed to go start going to see the games from both of the high school that we both graduated from. And then on the back of our shirts, mine's gonna say class of 2018, CJ's gonna say class of 2016, and then on the back of the kids shirt, it's gonna have future class of, I think Carter class of what, babe? 2037, and Kate gonna be 2039. Oh my God, both of my kids gonna be graduated and in college by the time I'm 40. Hey, on my side. Spent my 20s and my 30s in the house. When I'm 40 and I'm 50, I'm out the house on a yacht. Hey, shaking my, hey, twat. What you laughing for? Excuse me? Yes, babe, we're gonna be so like, oh my God, we're gonna be so like well off by then, and like so just grown up. Like we're gonna still be young and our kids gonna be grown.
Crazy.
Get easy, hey, slim thin, come a skin, 500 bitches here, nut, feel fake, get me sliding in the bins. Mama and daddy outside. Mama and daddy outside. Mama and daddy outside. Outside, ain't no crying babies. On my hip, in my back seat. Finna get in my coupe and skirt. Got a blast. When y'all graduate, give me some fast. Top back, 2-seater, you cannot get in. I'm with the big AMG Benz. The small one, not the little one. I don't need a mama bill cause my kids grown. They got their own shit. They got their own phone. Call mama if you need me to give a loan. You know your mama got that money and she ain't playing. I'll spend it all day. Go ham. Hey. Oh, y'all, guess what? I finally got my paper in the mail for my BA education benefits. Finally approved. Put my flowers down. Put my flowers down. Yes, y'all. Thank you. And my man, thank you to my man for the free college. I gotta lock in for the next 3 years though, so I can finish up this little degree, child. Yes, so I think I got a meeting tomorrow. So I've been accepted already. I finished my FAFSA. I don't use my FAFSA because I don't qualify for a Pell Grant and I don't want no student loans. So that's why I had to wait. I had to wait on my BA stuff. So finally got that paperwork in the mail saying that your girl been approved. And ooh, how much is it? My benefits are approved, y'all, and stop, Cameron. I was asking because my husband, he using his at the moment too. So I was trying to figure out like what do I need to do to like, but we getting it all figured out. So it's a rose. So your girl will be starting her classes. So this is where I'm at in the process right now. So I've been accepted. I got my student email and everything. I got my student ID. I got everything. The only thing that I had to do was I have to have a meeting this week. I don't know if you call them an advisor, but they basically are going to go through my credits my college credits that I already have, and they're gonna see which ones are transferable to the degree plan that I'm currently on, and then I will know how many more credits I need, and then they will send me my schedule, and yeah, I'll be good to go. I'm hoping that I can start the end of May because I want to go ahead, lock it in, lock down, go ahead and hit the ground running. If everything not ready to go by May, it'll be June. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. So excited. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm gonna stay on top of my stuff. But y'all know, well, my husband know, when I'm in school, boy, I lock in. Y'all, babe, what? Oh my God, I'm gonna have my graduation and stuff. Y'all gonna come to my graduation, besties. And I told my husband if this here don't whip me down too bad, I'm gonna go back and get my master's after I finish this.
You got room for you.
I just want my kids to be proud of me. I want them to be proud of their mommy. Just know that mommy was resilient and I never gave up. I did put my dreams on hold for y'all because before I had y'all, baby, I asked your daddy. I lived at the kitchen table doing my work. But I just want them to be proud of me. I want them to know, like, the sky's the limit. I don't care if they go off to college and they need to take a year off or they need to take 2 years off. Like, you can always go back and you can finish what you started and it's never too late. And I'm just so excited. Like, I'm going to have my degree before I'm 30. And then, yeah, once I get it, might hit it again. Go get a master's. Might hit it again. Go get a PhD. Might hit it again. Like, you know? Well, honestly, if my VA education benefits don't stretch that far, I might not, because I'm not finna be sitting up here paying out all my damn money, but we'll see. Anywho, I've been talking for 8 minutes. Hey, sit down. I'm finna go to bed. I don't know what's wrong with y'all nephew. Let me tell y'all be lying on TikTok too. Hold on. I went and bought this damn magnesium spray, thinking if it'll make my kids go to bed. Baby, I done sprayed this 23 times in here in the past 2 hours. He still ain't with the bed. What y'all be getting on here lying for? Cause this ain't working. He need a melatonin. Good night, y'all. Good morning, besties. Happy Monday, y'all. It is currently 9:45 and we are at therapy. My husband over here is so hard-headed, y'all. He is the type of patient, he would literally have surgery and skip the therapy altogether if I let him. Not going for it. I don't even think he set an alarm. I think he thought I was gonna drop Carter off at school, come back home, go back to sleep. No. No, because I'm thinking like his alarm gonna start going off at like 9 o'clock. You know, I give him to 9:05. I don't hear nothing. I go wake him up. I said, come on. He told me, what? I said, you have to go to therapy. You have to go to therapy, sir. So his session is at 10 o'clock today. So while he's at therapy, I'm going to go over here down the street to Jenny King and stop by, chat with them for a minute. Chat with Miss Sherry. Just Miss Sherry. Yeah.
So are these people just all of them store walked and now they stuck in a loop or something like that?
I don't know.
Because for some reason Randall never died and he had 2 bad encounters.
His face is sliced up. Yeah, we over here talking about From. So if you watch From, what?
Nick got 180 shares of APLD. He got 8,000 of it. $8,000.
So what? How does it go? Can you just pull it at any time or what?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, besties, 10:49, y'all. I just left Jenny King. I had stopped by. I was talking to our regional director, and then I was talking to Miss Sherry, who worked in the office. We were just talking, and I was telling them how like selling my have has been on my mind so heavily, and they were trying to convince me like, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, Z. And I told them, I'm gonna try to stick it out for a little while longer, but I'm telling you, baby, I'm telling you now, when stuff get a little bit better in this economy and this housing market crash and stuff, I see myself relocating. And it was like, you know, even if you relocated, you get you a franchise in another region, which I know that's an option too, but I don't know. I feel like I want to maybe like get my hand wet on something else, you know, dig something else up out the cookie jar. Because I feel like I'm never the type that's gonna box myself into one thing. I'm the type that I will explore a whole bunch of things. While I'm on the topic of that, y'all, I have some meetings coming up with a couple of wholesale and like designer kind of people where I can get my loungewear. Ooh, lady, I'm sorry, I did not see you crossing the street. Or I can get my loungewear going. So I'm so excited for that. The thing is though, y'all, I want to do it right. Like, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush and put my name on something just to say I did it, you know? If I do it, I really want to take my time. And I was telling my husband this too, and he was like, well, let's plan to take a trip. Like, we could take a trip to actually go see the wholesalers. That way, I think I told y'all this already, but that way you could actually see and feel and touch all the fabric instead of ordering samples, wasting money, and you buy a whole bunch of samples and you don't like any other fabric, you don't like the design on any of them. One thing I know that I do not want when I start my pajama line, I hate silky pajamas. Like, silky pajamas, let me give you an example. Like, I love TikTok Shop for the affordability of pajamas, but a lot of the pajamas come in and they're this silky material. They slide all off. I like my pajamas to fit to me, you know. Even if I'm going to bed, I still like to go to bed feeling cute and put together. And I love something that kind of form fits to the body. For instance, those pajamas that I had on earlier in the vlog with me and my husband was in the kitchen, those beige pajamas. So I have a beige pair, a brown pair, a pink pair, and a gray pair. All those I got them from Target like over the past 2 or 3 years. But the material is a ribbed material, and it is, I love the way they snatch to your body. They don't be sliding all off, but they still comfortable, but they cute. And they're not overly tight, but they kind of cinch you in. I mean, I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's just me, but I just like my pajamas to be a certain way. So, yeah, I really want to put that into motion. And I figured, why would I take a trip all the way to China to just focus on one thing? You know, why would I go all the way over there to just focus on pajamas? You know, while I'm there, I might as well expand my horizon. I can go see hair vendors. I can go see cosmetic vendors. I could go see all type of stuff. There's chemists over there where you can mix and match fragrances. You can make your own fragrances. But those are the type of things that I want to kind of invest in the next chapter of my life. But I'm kind of going to use my Jenny King to fund my next investments, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, because I think one of the most pivotal points that have ever been made to me in adulthood is, if you start making new money, that does not mean add new bills. And I feel like that has really saved me so much, because I feel like when we started the Jenny King, you know, okay, this is a whole nother income that is just free. All of our bills are already taken care of. Everything's already accounted for with other streams of income. So this one is free. So what do you do with it? Do you invest it? Do you travel with it? Like, what do you do with it? So I'm really thankful that we didn't, you know, run out, get new bills. You know, we could have went and got new bills. There's a whole bunch of new bills that I could think off the top of my brain that I could create right now. But I'm glad that we did not do that. So we still have this free income that comes into the house every month, and I can use it to fund other things. So yeah, I'm just gonna use some of that money and invest into my little brand, a little brand of me. Wouldn't that be so cool? Well, between that and IVF, that's gonna like take my whole salary for next year. Definitely gonna take my whole damn salary for next year, but it's okay, because I didn't create no new bills. I just created a new income that is just a free income. So thankful for that. Speaking of IVF, send your prayers, thoughts, y'all, as we get ready to embark on this journey, child. I can tell you one thing for sure, though. I'm only doing one round. That's what I told my husband. I only want to do one round. I feel like if it's for us, it'll happen. If not, I'm not going to keep on dumping money into it and just trying and keep getting let down. Because I feel like, I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep touching this hair, girl, but I feel like it's a lot mentally, financially, emotionally. It is a lot. And I joined these IVF support groups, and I have been seeing people say like they literally took out like HELOC loans on their homes. They emptied out their 401k. They spent their whole entire life savings, and they still don't have a baby. I'm trying to look at my cup as half full instead of half empty. I still have 2 beautiful babies at home that I was blessed with. God trusted me with 2 tiny souls, and I feel like I don't want to go against the grain too much, you know? I don't want to keep going against the grain. Like, if it don't work, that just means it was not meant to be. And I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm not going to stress myself out over it. I did talk to my husband about adopting, but we were looking into adopting, and adopting costs just as much as IVF. Never knew that. I never knew it costs $30,000 to adopt a baby. I never knew that. But we're going to try a round of IVF, and if it's successful, great. If it's not successful, I'll be a boy mom forever. It'll just be me, Carter, Kate, and CJ. And that's how I feel about it. I'm pretty much at ease with everything at this point in my life. And yeah. When I get my husband, I'm back at physical therapy now, so I'm waiting for him to come out. He should be out in like the next 2 or 3 minutes. We're gonna stop by James Avery because I want to replace my ring that I lost, and then yeah, That's it. So I'll talk to y'all in a bit. Matt Dillard's, you guys. Oh, that's a big ass bug. Nah. Y'all, we at freaking James Avery.
Again.
A size 3. Can I try it? TJ, leave me alone. My husband over here talking about we here again. Dang, my pinkies must be fat.
I'll get you the size 5.
Okay. You don't have 4?
That one is sold out before.
Oh, tiny. I love a ring, babe.
You know what I love?
Me.
You know what?
Damn. And this is the only one that come in the pinky ring?
Yes.
I do like it though. My whole hand filled. Babe, do that look crazy?
No, man, it look
It
good.
looks nice, really.
You sure?
Most of them, they get pinky or the thumb. They put the ring.
No, you already got the thumb, so.
Okay, I think I'm gonna just get the cross today. That's what I think I'm gonna
You
get.
don't like the pinky?
I do, but I think I'm gonna just do the thumb today.
Do the pinky too.
Do the pinky too?
Yep. I'm gonna ring up for both.
Yeah, it looks good, really. You can layer any of those rings. It was still blend.
But how do people layer these though? What, like what? They just put 2 on one hand, kind of? Oh, I guess that's
I'll
kind
show
of
you.
cute.
This one, I'm gonna get the other one.
Okay. That's actually kind of cute.
Did you have one like? Oh, I was about to buy one.
Talking about this? I got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This was the first one that we ever got.
So this one, that ring over there, you can put it on top of it, and you can put this one, or you can pick either this one or that one to layer them. So you can put this one on top. Yeah, do that one first, and do this one.
Oh, you mean layer it like that?
Yes, they're like that.
That's actually really cute.
It is really cute. All of them are really cute.
That's the way they stack it by 3s. Some of them are 4s.
Okay. Oh,
So
y'all
you
got
see
that
the-
one? Best
yeah.
mom? You got that one in?
No, I don't have that one yet. But
And do this one and the cross.
and the cross.
Yeah, we can do that. The pinky ring. Okay, besties, just left James Avery. My husband had to bring me to replace my ring because I just was in shambles. Like, what do you mean we just bought that last weekend and I lost it? Bet I'm gonna lose this one. Okay, y'all.
You lost one and get 2.
You telling my business, and I don't even like all that.
Well, I wasn't even gonna say it.
Okay, girl.
About my birthday.
It's time to go home. Good morning, besties. Happy Tuesday. So it's Tuesday morning, y'all. Whew. Let me sit y'all there. Okay. I'm absolutely fighting for my life over here, trying to make it to the end of the school year. Like, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So I just got back home from dropping Carter off at school, and I'm about to get Kate ready so he goes speech therapy. It's okay, babe. You got it. Oh my gosh. Like, nothing is funny at this point. Like, hurry up. Let's just hurry up. I'm tired as hell. Okay. Let me pull myself together. Back. Okay, girl. I'm all ready. It's so dark. I should have turned the lights on, but I didn't. But I'm ready. I'm about to get ready to take Cammy to speech therapy, y'all. And yeah. Who did this phone just accidentally call? 50% off everything starts now. Fashion Nova. No. The girls are saving their money in this economy. Y'all, price is too high. You need to cut it. 50% off, not even cutting it no more. We need more like 75% off. And don't raise the prices. We need shirts for $10. We need jeans for $12. We need shorts for $8. This not gonna cut it. Look at that. We don't care about the 50% anymore. I was just talking to my husband and his grandma and stuff like about the economy and stuff like this, about everything that's going on. I was talking just to people who are older than me, like my mom, CJ's grandma, my grandma. Everybody's saying they've never seen anything like this. They've never seen the economy be horrible. Okay? Like, what the fuck? Gas, $5 a gallon. Yeah, I have to get premium gas, but $5 a gallon is sick. Okay, I haven't seen prices like this since I lived in California. Never thought I would see today that gas was $5 plus in Alabama. I can't even imagine what it is in Cali right now. This was in 2022. I can't even imagine what it is right now. This is horrible, okay? This is horrible. No, Fashion Nova, not giving y'all my money. I don't care about your 50% off sale. Keep it. I'll wear what I already fucking got. We gotta put our foot down. We gotta hit these hoes where it hurt, in their pocket. If we ain't shopping, they ain't making no money, they gonna have to do something about it. Yeah, I'll rock this black Lulu into the zipper bust off, you hear me? I ain't buying a damn thing. Clock that tea. Got home and cleaned my house up. Ugh, I love a clean home, boo. Got my Alexa on the beach giving me vacay vibes because this is what I need right now. This is what I need. Okay, besties, I took Cammy to therapy this morning. Great session. When I came home, I wanted to do my makeup. I used to be in my makeup era real bad, like in high school. And lately, I've really just been getting back into doing a little something, a little 1-2. It just make you feel cute and put together. And I live for a cute put together moment. Let me see. I'm gonna pin this. Do I want to pin this hair back? No, I'm just let it flow. I had to wet it because it was tangled up. Not tangled up, just not defined and just big. And I don't want it big. So y'all know recently, a couple of months ago, I first got into James Avery. I love the pieces. I love rings, y'all. I have to see if I can find a baby picture of me, but ever since I was like 3 or 4 months, my mom had me rings. So I had 3 gold rings and she would put them on my little fingers, and then I had gold bangles on each arm. My mama started this shit from the jump. But yeah, I love jewelry. And then before I got into James Avery, I was kind of getting into the Pandora rings, but I just could not with like the little stones they had. The stones were falling off. I wanted something that was like a ring with no stone, or else I was telling my husband I wanted to get a bunch of like stackable diamond rings from like K's or something, but like the little stackable rings, like just like a wedding band ring to wear on another finger, those are like $3,000 a piece, and now I wanted a whole bunch of them. So James Avery is big in Texas. When we used to live in Texas, I used to see the James Avery store. I used to get my nails done by this girl who was my neighbor. She had rings on every single finger. Never really asked her like, hey, where your rings from? I always asked her about her bracelet because she also had a James Avery bracelet with a whole bunch of charms. She told me it's from this brand James Avery, but then I only knew about Pandora. So I started a Pandora bracelet. I didn't start James Avery. So, anywho, I ended up going to James Avery website one day. Well, an ad came up on my TikTok, and I was like, I'm going to start getting these rings. I'm going to start collecting these rings. This was my first James Avery ring, which is this really thin little like crown with hearts on it. It's so cute. And I got this one for a thumb ring. I love rings. Hold on real quick. Let me put some oil on my hands. I just washed my hands and I know I'm finna get ashy. Hold up. Go get Carter from school. Oh, yeah. I gotta get ready to go in about 10 minutes. Okay. Put me some oil on my hands. So this was my first one. My next one ended up being this bow. My husband got me this bow when, I can't remember what holiday it was or what the occasion was, but he got me this bow. So my bow lives on my right ring finger. And then I don't really know what came next, y'all. I just kind of got out of control. So I got the one that says blessed. This is my right thumb ring. So cutie pie, blessed, period, beyond measures. I recently got this Faith wrapped in love. I love her. She lives here. So cutie pie. Like, just look at that. Look how cute a ring make your hand look. Like, let me answer my phone. Hello? What you said, Mom? Hold on. Let me do my Apple Pay. Like, look how cute. Just look how cute it make your hand look. I love it. So, last week, my husband ended up taking me to James Avery, y'all. And I ended up getting... I got a new script ring that says Mom. And then I ended up getting this other one. It looked like, I don't know, it was something representing Mom, since it was almost Mother's Day. They had all these Mother's Day rings. And it was living right here on my middle finger. Well, I came home and it flew off. Size down in your rings if you can stand a tighter fit, size down so they don't be flying off. But it flew off. I tore this house up and down looking for it. Still haven't come across it. I think my husband was quite tired of me talking about it. And he had already asked me the other day if I wanted to go. But then I was like, no. But then yesterday when we was right by James Avery, when he was at therapy, I was like, we're so going to James Avery today. So I ended up getting this, which is just a bunch of mini hearts. And it's a stackable. So I'm stacking it. Oh, this ring on the wrong way. Hold on. I gotta flip it, girl. Okay. It's a stackable. I'm stacking it with her. Look how cute that is, y'all. Like, oh, I love a ring. And then to replace my one that I lost last week, we ended up just getting this cross. James Avery, I think they're like a Christian-based company, so a lot of their rings, you know, have a lot of stuff to do with like the Bible and stuff like that. I think they have like a Virgin Mary ring. They have a whole bunch of like just cute little rings, y'all. And I decided to go with the cross because, yeah, all it takes is faith of a mustard seed, deep rooted in my faith. Got my cross, faith and love. It's just so cute. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise. Anywho, y'all, while we were in the store, I literally started looking at a pinky ring because I had been on Pinterest, like looking at different rings that I would potentially want to get from James Avery. And a bunch of the girls, they had all 10 fingers done. For me, it'll be 9 because Big Mama got to have her spot. But I wanted to get a pinky ring. So I started looking at the pinky rings, y'all. They only had one pinky ring in the store, like one size 4 that I could fit on my pinky. I didn't get it because it really wasn't my favorite, but I found one on the website that I'm going to order to complete this hand. And then over here, I don't think I'm going to add anything else over here unless I get a K, which they have a script letter. It's just a K, and I might stack it with this, put the K over here for my kids. But other than that, I don't really think I'm going to put anything else over here. But I love the look. It's just so cute, y'all. This is exactly how my nail girl out in San Antonio, this is how her hand used to look. But she had 10 of them. And she didn't have like the little ones like I have. She had like the big ones, like the big hearts, the big Virgin Mary. Well, I don't know if she had the Virgin Mary. I know she had the big heart. She had the big ones. But it's just so cute. And yeah. Anywho, this is the vibes. The vibes. I'm about to get ready to go get my baby from school. So I'm going to talk to y'all when I get in the car line. While I'm in the car line, I'm going to be editing, putting this video together. So I'll catch up with y'all a little bit later. Hey besties, it is later. Y'all don't really know where we left off. I don't know the last time I talked to y'all, but my husband just brought wings home for dinner. From my favorite spot. He got a 30 count. A 30. Oh. Straight bus. Delish. Like, at this point, oop, I didn't even know he had fries. Thank you, Lord. Oh my gosh. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Go see my folks at Wingtown. Hey bestianas, it is a little bit later, y'all. I am currently sitting on my bathroom floor because I just finished running me a bath, and today has been a really good day. today has been a really good day. It is just, I don't know. Life is just good. How can you complain? You know, it's good. It's good. It's good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like this little messy bun. I like this little messy bun, honey. Period. But I'm about to get ready to take me a shower, then get in my tub. Do y'all do that, or do y'all just get straight in the tub? Because if I get straight in the tub is just for soaking. I have to go ahead and take a bath and bathe my body in a shower, then get in my tub. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be bathed. I don't bathe in no tub. I have to bathe first, then shower first, then sit in the tub. But yeah, I am about to get ready to just do a little 1-2. Oh, okay. So I'm taking my time tonight with the night routine and stuff because Carter not going to school tomorrow. So it is currently 7:44 p.m. y'all, and the kids have already taken a bath. I gave them a bath in my bathtub and stuff like that. But I think y'all probably remember. I can't remember if I said it in a vlog or if it was in a reel. But anywho, Carter's school, they have an end of the year field trip and they're going swimming. Okay, cool. I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect. I can go with him. As I read over the permission slip, it said parents and siblings are not allowed. And there was basically like this little waiver form at the bottom of the thing that you had to sign, basically saying if there were any incidents, they would not be responsible, waiving them of any responsibility. And in my spirit, that didn't sit well with me because, okay, sure, they might have lifeguards, a couple of teachers, but nobody's going to watch my child how I watch my child, y'all. My kids can't even go swimming with no auntie, with no grandparent, with damn near they daddy. If I ain't there, I don't want my kids in the water. If they not in the tub, I don't want them in no pool. I don't want, because stuff happened too fast. So, you know, I did not pay for him to go on a field trip, and I just said we'll just take that day to go shopping, you know, do something together as family. So when I picked him up today, he got in the car and I was like, hey, you know, how was school? He was looking a little bit sad, and I'm like, what's up? Like, what's up? What's the tea? Give me the first grade tea. What's going on? And he was like, nothing, Mama. I told my friends I'll see them on Thursday because, you know, they have the field trip tomorrow. And I was like, are you sad that you're not going? He was like, well, yeah, like a little bit. Like, I'm a little bit sad, Mom. So I start thinking, you know, getting the mom guilt. Like, dang, maybe I should have let him win. Maybe I should have let him win. And then it was just on my mental. Like, it was literally on my mental for like the next hour. So I get home, I sit down, I open TikTok. And there's a little girl, her name is Lexi Rubio. I hope I said it right. But she was a victim in the 2022, I think it was, Uvalde school attack. And her mama, I follow her mama, and her mom video came up, and she was just saying, like, the 4-year anniversary is coming up, and, you know, she wished she can go back in time, and she went to, like, an end-of-year program, and she left her daughter at school, and she was like, she wished she can go back in time and check her daughter out, because shortly after the event is when the whole attack happened on the school. And she was just like, I wish I can go back, you know, I wish I can go back in time and fix this mistake that I made. And I was reading the comments, and people was like, you know, it's okay. Like, you didn't make a mistake. Your baby was at school. Your baby was supposed to be safe. This is just something completely unorthodox, out of the ordinary that came. Then I seen a few comments that were like, just relating to her situation and stuff like that. People said, like, they wish they went with their first mind. They wish they went, you know, they wish the first thought that popped up in their head, they wish they went with it in so many scenarios in parenthood. And it kind of solidified my decision on not letting him go, simply because I was feeling guilty. I was like, dang, you know, he gonna miss the end of the year trip. And that just, it's kind of solidified it. That's why sometimes when I be like feeling like confused or like decisions that I'm making in my life, baby, my faith's so big. I always just ask God for a sign. And I could be driving down the interstate. I could see a billboard. I could see a car tag with the validation that I needed, a car sticker. I could be scrolling on Facebook, TikTok, see exactly what I needed to see to validate my decision. And so with all that being said, he is not going on a field trip tomorrow. So tomorrow we probably, if it's sunny and nice outside, we'll probably take them to like our community pool, or we could go to the splash pad, or they just went to the trampoline park last week. We're not going to the trampoline park tomorrow. Hantavirus out there, boo. Hantavirus out there. I don't want to be nowhere with the germs at. I don't know. I'm going to find something to do with them. Maybe we could go to the movies. I don't know. I'm going to figure something out, though. But tonight, I kind of want to do my hair and just stay up late because I don't have to get up early. Yeah, my husband don't have physical therapy tomorrow. Kate don't have speech therapy. We don't have any morning obligations tomorrow. So, what time y'all get a haircut?
12:20.
Oh, I'm be back, besties. He finna go shit in the background. Hold on.
Come through, girl, you know we got things to do. Girl, you know we got things to do. So fix no ass in the car. Come through, come through, come through, come through. Girl, you know we got things to do.
Hey besties, happy Wednesday, girl. I didn't come back and talk to y'all last night when I got out of the shower because I stayed up pretty late doing my hair and just being a girl. So y'all, I ended up moving a couple of things around in my house. I have learned that AI is bad for the environment, which I didn't know because y'all know I used to be a big fan of ChatGPT. I canceled my $20 ChatGPT subscription, all that once I learned it was bad for the environment. And don't be using my ChatGPT for real until I have a question about taxes or something like that. I don't just talk to ChatGPT just to, girl, I can't even say the word. I don't just talk to the thing just to talk no more. Because the folks said it was bad for our environment. Anyways, y'all, we have been in this house for 2 years now, and I never finished my babe cave, right? So I feel like I never finished it because I don't never really have time to just go in there and actually enjoy the space. But last night after I finished doing my hair, I had submitted a couple of pictures of my babe cave into ChatGPT, and I told it to help me spruce it up a bit, give me some ideas. And what it told me was to add curtain, go all the way to the ceiling or all the way up to the ceiling. So add some tan curtain. And the picture that it generated was this. Can y'all see? So it added some like warmer lights and stuff. I don't know where to get warm light bulbs from for my vanity because the vanity that I have, you cannot switch the mode. It's only one mode of brightness. But it added like floating shelves, and I ended up ordering like a printable thing from Etsy. So I'm gonna print it out at Walgreens and I'm gonna put it in a frame above my TV. And then, yeah, it just spruced it up a little bit. I thought it was really cute. And you can see it added a little greenery right there, a little olive tree. So I had an olive tree. And so I moved my olive tree up there. So I'm going to take y'all to my babe cave. And I'm going to show y'all what I changed around. And then I'm going to end this video. It is currently 2:21. My kids had swim lessons this afternoon. And I want this video to already be uploading when I'm on my way to swim. Because the besties be on my AWS on Snapchat. If you're not on my Snapchat, add me, girl. But they be on me, they be like, Z, you're late. Where's our video? Where's our video? Where's our video? Where's our video? They'll be playing with me. So I'm finna take y'all to my babe cave right quick. This summer, I have so many home projects around the house that I want to do. First things for sure, I know I want to paint a couple of areas in the house. And then, bless you, we have to fix that light switch in our bathroom because that thing look a mess, child. And then it's just simple stuff, but just stuff to spruce up the area. But I'm gonna take y'all. Come on. Hey, besties, welcome to the babe cave, boo. Period. Okay, let me turn the light on. So I have to find, so I put this olive tree over here, even though on the little mock-up it was over there, but I got a basket over there that I need to move. So I just set it here for now. I'm gonna add some like, maybe like little nesting tables on each side of my couch. And then I think I'm gonna order a bigger neon sign. Or I might leave that one because I think that one's actually pretty good size. Let me turn this light off. It told me to add warmer lights to like warm up my space. So I got like this light that I use for content creating back there, but it has a warm mode. So I set it behind there to like illuminate my mirror. And look how freaky cute that is. Like, okay, period. Then I just added a basket with a blanket that I had. And I had that. It just pushed back behind the freaking mirror. So I brought it up. I'm going to clean off my perfume shelf. get some organization going here. And then in a little mock-up up under this neon sign, had added 3 black floating shelves. So I'm gonna add 3 black floating shelves, and then I'm gonna put some of my perfumes from over here on my floating shelf. Now this is my little, ooh, I done walked out my shoe, child. This is my little cubicle area right here, okay? In the cubicle, this is where my only window is. And I hate that I put my vanity here, but like it was the perfect spot for my vanity. But it told me basically having no curtain up here kind of washes out the window. So to elevate this, I'm going to add me some curtain up here. I'm probably going to go grab me some today. So add me some curtain up here. And then this is a frame calendar. I don't use this. I had bought this when CJ was in his still in the Navy. He had so many appointments and stuff. I used to write them on here, but I ordered a printable frame, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to print the picture the same size as this frame, and instead of looking for a picture frame, I'm just going to put the picture on top of the calendar basically, so I can like repurpose this. I don't even have to take it down. All I got to do is put the print up there. And yeah, this is my vanity. I got this vanity from Wayfair, y'all, and I got this chair from Discount Central. But anywho, as you could tell, hold on my freaking vanity, it only has cool lights. Like, it doesn't have warm lights. I don't think. Maybe it has warm lights. Maybe I should crawl up under there and see if there's a way I could switch my light mode. But I don't think it is. Like, I don't think so. Not at all. Hold on. I still got the box that my lights came in. Hold on. Let me see. This is the box that my lights came in. I caught myself looking on Amazon for this brand to see like if I could find some more light bulbs or something, but no. It had came with some extra knobs, these like little glam looking knobs. I might switch to these knobs, honestly. I feel like they're cute. Let me put one on right quick and see what it's hitting for. I wanted to add gold hardware, but I just never got around to doing that. I'm gonna screw these little glam knobs on, see what it do. See how I elevate the freaking space. Child, the fuck did I take this knob off? Don't know what I'm doing. Let me see. Ooh, do I need a screwdriver for this while I'm up here twisting this thing with my hand? Hell yeah, I need a screwdriver, good. Child, just be doing stuff. That's the glam knob. I feel like, yeah, I'm going to change all the knobs to these, because that's cuter than that. Unless I spray paint these gold, that would be cute. And DIY-ish, that would be cutesy. Hey, y'all, I am going to get my babe cave together because we're going to start spending us some more time up in here. This mirror is from Hobby Lobby. I know y'all remember when I got this mirror. But if you're new here, this mirror from Hobby Lobby. And this rug right here is from Bed Bath & Beyond online. Oh, and I always get a lot of questions about my art shelves. So this one, I use to hold my purses. This one is from Walmart. And I'm going to put these in my LTK. But this one right here is from Walmart, y'all. And then the other one that I got in my little hallway is from Sam's Club. Now, I actually like this one better than the one from Sam's. And it's cheaper. And yeah. Anywho, I also have a bathroom in here that I never freaking use. I've never even gotten around to decorating my bathroom. I don't know why my camera looked dark. I never even got around to decorate my bathroom, but one of my projects, I'm going to take this mirror off, put a cute little mirror right here. And then, yeah, so Mr. Chris and Miss Leslie, they have the same house. Mr. Chris, he remodeled this bathroom in their house to, he put a shower in it, girl. And he was like, do you want me to put a shower in y'all's? And at first I was like, no, but wouldn't that be cute to have like a big shower in here? I don't know. I might have to bother him and ask him if he could do it. I'm going to find me some cute towels to put up here on this towel rack. Yeah. Only thing I added in here, child, was a little freaking tray above the toilet with a spray. And I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing to nothing. But it's okay because I am about to get my house together. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I gotta finish putting the final touches on the video, and then I also need to upload. So your girl finna go. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into another episode of the Busy Mom Chronicles. Do y'all want to do a tipsy talk? If so, let me know. I can film a tipsy talk probably tonight. Probably get it up Friday. So let me know the vibes, boo. Okay, love y'all.